This is the practice of Padmasana, sitting in the lotus position, and the ankles are open and the feet curl over the top of the thighs. Both knees are on the deck. So this practice is a very useful practice for doing breath work. It's not immediately accessible for people, and there are practices I'll show you, not on this course, but I'll show you how to get into this in a good way so you don't destroy your knees. So many yoga practitioners have damaged their knees trying to get into this. So there's good ways into it, which I can show you. And they're breath-based, which is even better. Meantime, sitting in any comfortable position that works for you. This is the fourth developmental step, or the fourth phase of learning Nauli. And Nauli is a profound practice because you're linking, like I said in the first course when I demonstrated on that, it's linking the enteric nervous system, and freeing up the visceral fascia with the brainstem through the limbic system to the left prefrontal cortex, and you're activating or energizing and switching on that whole neural web with one practice. And at the same time as that, you're holding the breath out of the body, so you're working with cultivating carbon dioxide resilience and building wellness in the system in that way. So there is so much going on in this practice. It is the crown jewel of practices in many ways. It starts off at a base level as Nauli, and as you practice it more and more, it becomes a way of shifting and changing energy through the system. It changes its name then and becomes called Shakti Chalana. In the way that I learned anyway. So this is a profound practice, and it goes like this. But you have to have done the 3 preparatory steps first and mastered those. So the 3 preparatory steps, pumping the tummy in and out, left-right isolation, and then creating the loop around both ways, sufficiently well to come to do this effectively. So it looks like this. That was 54 pumps each way, and 54 pumps that way, and 54 pumps that way. So that totals 108. So that was 108 pumps with a held out breath. Now we go that way first of all. We have to do both ways, so neurologically it's balanced. So we're going that way first, and then finishing going that way because that's the way digestion goes. There's a rationale behind which direction you cultivate or you practice first. But that was 108 pumps. So the idea is to do this practice in whichever stage or phase of development you're at, for at least 5 repetitions before you eat in the morning, every single day. And again, if you're menstruating, if you're a woman, you're menstruating, then you can take a break during those first 3 days of menstruation. And obviously if you're pregnant, then don't do it. That's not a practice to do when you're pregnant. So great stuff. Enjoy developing that practice. It is, as far as I'm concerned, it is the business. It's a great practice, and it's one well worth cultivating over time. Most people find that it takes about 4 or 5 years if they practice on a regular, daily basis. It takes 4 or 5 years to really get that practice down. So enjoy cultivating it. Enjoy the journey. Thank you.